After the two successful Sierra pledging conferences that Kuwait hosted in 2013 and 2014, it was announced that Kuwait is considering hosting a third conference for Syria with the aim of alleviating the suffering of the Syrians inside and outside their country. Heber Abdul Rahman has more in the following report.
Kuwait's permanent delegate to the UN, Ambassador Mansour Al-Ataibi, announced today that Kuwait's delegation to the UN started consultation with the UN General Secretariat to set a date for the third International Aid Pledging Conference for Syria. Al-Ataibi said that the delegation is contacting and coordinating with the UN General Secretariat to agree on the arrangements and organizing matters to ensure the success of the coming aid pledging conference. Earlier, Kuwait officially announced plans to host a third International Aid Pledging Conference for Syria to raise money in order to alleviate the suffering of millions of Syrians who were displaced by the civil conflict in their country. Ambassador Al-Ataibi added that he has handed over the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon a letter from His Highness the Emir Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah, including His Highness the Emir's agreement on Kuwait's hosting of the third International Aid Pledging Conference for Syria. Last 2 years, Kuwait hosted the first and second aid pledging conferences for Syria in 2013 and 2014. The two conferences were successful and raised $3.9 billion in aid pledges, $1.5 billion in the first conference, and $2.4 billion in the second one. Kuwait donated a total of $800 million in the two conferences, as $300 million in the first one and $500 in the second. The pledged money is used to help the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, and other aid organizations respond to the massive humanitarian needs generated by the crisis in Syria. The UN's humanitarian agencies provided life-saving food supplies, water, shelter, medicines, health services, and supporting livelihoods to the internally and externally displaced Syrians.